Three, two, one, fart.
All right. Hey, everybody. This is welcome to Echo. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be reading through the first episode of the show. This is, I want to say it's pre-alpha. This is very prototype. This is our first time trying to do this for the internet. We got me, Kaiser Hoon, and then we've got, uh, there you go.
Terry Candlestick here. We're on the Terry
And
Candlestick channel.
Finware from Finware on YouTube and Twitch.
All right. So that's who we got today. We're going to be reading through the script and seeing how it goes. Seeing if there's anything we need to, you know, fix or whatnot. On the fly, and then going to definitely be looking to see how everybody feels about it online. So, uh, anything you guys want to say before we get started?
Let's do this.
My coffee ran out. Can I get more?
No, forbidden.
Damn
We're a
it.
tea show. We're all teetotalers here.
Bloody British.
Get your biscuits with that.
The tasteless biscuits.
Well, no, that I was trying to make a prohibition joke.
I'll take my tea Long Island, please.
Yeah, we need to go get some wine, some condensed wine, and just make the tea in our bathtub and then sell it to the cops. It'll be great.
Let's go find
Vermouth
Heather from
tea.
Echo. She's got plenty of wine.
Yeah, I wonder if that would work. Now you're gonna make me have to try it. Like vermouth Earl Grey.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes, let's do that.
All right.
Okay.
Also, I do want to say, because I did just see Deadpool and Wolverine, I came up with the term of an anchor person first. They stole it from me. Ryan Reynolds used his psychic powers, and stole it right out of my head. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he is Ryan Reynolds. That's basically that's got to be some foreign language for superpower, Superman.
Which, I mean, it's
He's
Ryan Reynolds. If he just asked me, I would have given it away for free.
he's just going into your mind and your dreams and taking all your good ideas. That's all.
Well, I don't
Or-
want to spoil the movie for you, but there may be a psychic mutant around.
I think there's two I can think of immediately.
Well, I'm talking like literally in the movie, but all right. So, we ready to start on reading?
I believe we are.
Reading.
All right. So, we're gonna fade in. Scene one is inside the hip at night, and in the middle of the screen, all we can see is a 1920s microphone dangling as a red and white muzzle moves in to speak.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
A trumpet begins to play that sweet jazz. Cut to outside train station night. We see a pair of otter feet proudly step off the train and take his first steps in the unknown world of Echo. He takes a big, bold step. His suit is water blue. A fire red tie covers over his Christmas snow white shirt. Out of his mouth hangs a too big cigar for his face as he clenches it tight. On top, he has a wide brim fedora that matches his suit. The otter marches ahead with swagger and a swing in his tail. Jump cut to back inside the hip, and it's night. We see the microphone, and the camera pulls back to reveal a red fox in a shimmering tuxedo, black jacket, silver vest, white shirt underneath. Murdoch goes with his solo as the line of chorus girls dances onto the stage. The first in the line of the showgirls is an AMAB weasel in a pure white flapper dress, and so many dangling pearls.
In Echo, anything goes.
Murdoch dances with the drag queen weasel, Cliff Tibbets. The scene freezes with as a frame appears around Cliff, and it says the following written on it: Clifford Tibbets, the wizard. His feet expert anthropologist, master researcher, knows many languages, and his gender is more fluid than water. And a frame now appears around Murdoch. Murdoch Birds, the bar, master musician, master photographer, average retail manager, always horny on main, has yet to find a horn he can't toot. Then we're going to cut to still in the hip and still night, a woman in an elegant dress with black and tan underlays strides about the main floor of the hip table with furry, horny men hooting and hollering at the stage. She has complete self-possession while smoking a cigarette from a long holder. She passes by one of the lights, and we can see that it's a pure tan phoenix fox named Cynthia. A box appears around her. Cynthia, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be Japanese, because I don't think there's an TSO sound. I don't. Moving on, she's the madam. Feats, she's a master knife thrower, one of the few people that can handle Sam, head mistress of the powder room, and she has her girls to back her up. She approaches tables as the men and the music swell. We can't quite hear what's said, but the men are smiling with their card. Then she comes onto one table, a lone jackal at the table. His pitch black fur is contrasted with a gold suit with red trim and a very red belt. Cynthia approaches with a smile on her face, thinking she's clearly got a mark.
Who's doing Cynthia again? Is that me?
See something you like up there? All the girls' evenings are up for sale.
Girls? Everywhere has girls. Hear that in Echo. Something spicier was on the menu.
Okay, just a small aside. Did either of you guys get that was a Casablanca reference?
No.
No.
Well, the original line from Casablanca, when they're going through to Rick's, is that he goes, "Diamonds? Everyone's got diamonds." You know, to show that in Casablanca, you know, other things are worth more. So, all right. My little aside done. Uh, Cynthia nods in understanding. Oh, I see. Then you need to talk to the head of the smoke room. Cynthia points her muzzle at the bar. The jackal's eyes follows where she points. Cut to the hip. Still night, and the bar is stuffed with all stuff full of big furry men, stacked shoulder to shoulder, drinking the night away. We pan and zoom onto the bar as a big, massive white paw gracefully steps between the glasses. A pair of hooves follow suit. They dance to the music, intricate steps. Every drink and hands. Uh, if I could read my own words, that would be great. They dance to the music, intricate stepping steps around every drink and hands out of the patrons. They work their way up one bar and down the other. Zoom out, and then we reveal that the pair is an albino cougar and a longhorn ram. The cougar is tall with a masculine build that can be seen through his black suit with white undershirt, and his red tie matches his glowing red cat eyes. The only color of his fur is a streak of black that goes over his muzzle. The ram is clad in an emerald suit that matches his eyes that shine like jewels, with a gold undershirt and a red ascot, massive horns on his head of his massive horns frame his bovine face. His light gray wool is spotless, and the cougar dips down so low to finish the dance. So low, his horns almost touch the bar when he kisses him. The ram's hooves shake with fashion. The bar continues to hoot and holler, and no one bats an eye at it. The camera zooms in on the ram's face. James Hendricks, the rich friend, Feats. He's rich. He's rich. Did we mention the money? Oh, and sometimes ghost powers. The camera moves over to the cougar's face, and the frame appears. Samuel Ayres, the hero. Feats, the best gay prostitute ever. Saved the town too many times, and sometimes ghost. But then another card appears on its face with just question marks, Feats, question marks, more question marks, and worse goatee. The two men stand up, and Sam leaps off the bar while James climbs down at the end. With the only open seat next to the massive coyote with a chip on his ear and facial scars. His disheveled appearance with a simple white shirt and normal tan slacks. Oh my, Sammy, my boy, you still got it.
We? We? I have to pay the bills somehow.
Okay, I think this is one of the changes because, Ethan, how many times we have to do that same dance? I know, but James needs a thrill tonight before the crazy. Needs a thrill before the craziest. Lie. If I could talk, I know, but James needs a thrill before the craziness of tonight. Sam begins to pour more drinks and then looks at the clock. It's gonna start soon. We hear at the end of the bar. You getting jealous, Willie boy? The coyote raises his hands from his drink. A frame appears around his face as well. William Adler, the law. Feats the fastest gun from Echo to the Windy City. Forces the all laws worth keeping. Call him gay at your own peril.
No.
James takes another drink from his beer right in front of the sheriff, and on the other side is a brown otter still wearing his deputy shield in plain view. A frame appears around his face. Todd Bronson, the goodest boy. Feats, ancestor of Sydney, bestest boy to ever enforce the law, and the most Mormon boy ever to suck a dick. A random guy passed out of the bar stool closest to the door.
I think I'll do Todd. I got it.
Todd scurries over to help him out the door, leaving one open bar seat in the whole bar. Sorry, I need just a little moment for water.
Yeah, we'll get coffee too.
He's late.
Who's doing Sam, by the way?
Terry, he said he said he needed some coffee.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I jumped the gun and already set my neckline.
Is there a new version that I don't have?
Yeah, I was going over it. I think that should be all the changes that I made
Oh,
last
okay.
night when I was trying to go through it.
Sounds good.
One of the notes, I was getting is that, be more upfront with the fact that Chase and Sam are in a time loop. So hopefully those lines help clear that up along with the lines that are coming up.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, cool. I'm back. Sorry.
All
Welcome
right.
back. We are at the bottom of page 4.
Bottom of page 4. So
As
no,
I know.
okay. I know he's never late.
Pan up to show a very large black and white badger that towers over everyone. But the gentlest smile when he uh, but he has the gentlest smile on his face when it's his when his frame appears. I'm goodest at reading. Nikolai Kroll, the heavy. Feet, biggest guy in town, best hugs, loves ducks, and don't mess with his cats.
I think I can do Nick as well. If you're okay with that.
Go for it.
Yeah, sounds
Samuel,
good.
Samuel, I have the latest kegs. Yeah, just stack them in the back. You reorganized the back, Samuel. Why? Just put them in the back, Nick. I keep the back room very well. Not tonight, Nick.
Sam hurries and pours more booze as freely as water as Nick huffs. Sam, why are you tending bar? You own the hip these days. Where's that hot young buck we hired?
It's his it's his night off.
Better question is, where's Grandpa?
I know, I know, I know.
Fen, do you want to be Blythe?
She's
Your what
she's
kind of voice
a
does
She's
Blythe have?
yeah, she's a
she's cute.
mid-20s black cat.
She's super cute too.
Sounds like a costly redundancy to me.
Sam jumps as he hears her. He turns around to see a woman in her mid-20s, a black cat in a conservative dress, holding a pen and notepad.
Sorry. Is it moving?
That's your up.
Wait, where are we at?
Bottom of page
How are
5.
you here? Yeah.
Oh, how are you doing? How are you here?
James hired me as the HIP's accountant. He needs someone who can handle you. And my train came in early. At 8 o'clock was the 8 o'clock was delayed, and I know you well enough that I know well to know I get to need every minute to get your books right.
Blythe girl, here's the best firecracker accountant in the state. Wait, do you two know each other? Both can't make eye contact.
How long is the pour on that drink?
Blythe begins to take notes at insane speeds.
What do you mean the 8 o'clock is late? How?
I had the engineer saw a ghost and stopped the train. Made quite the mess. So they had my train pulled in first. Must be the new guy. If he thinks ghosts are new in Echo.
I'm past that, Willy boy.
We can hope.
Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck!
If he's not here, the loop can't close.
Well, I don't see any fracture yet.
You're acting weird, Sam.
Yes, Sammy boy. Oh, whatever is it?
Do you have the Sam's red eyes?
Oh,
Catch it?
Sam's right. Thank you. Sam's red eyes dart about.
Yeah. Will, see tall, slim, and croaky back there? He's giving Cliff the look.
Oh god fucking damn it. If that weasel gets kidnapped again, I swear to fucking god.
Tilt the camera up to show behind the jackal sits a mysterious man in all black with a cloak hiding his face.
Well, thank you, everyone, tonight. And if you like what you see on stage tonight, then talk to Cynthia. She and my lovely fellow dancers in the powder room.
Or if so inclined to talk to Samuel at the bar about joining myself and my dear Cliff in the smoke room.
Then a mysterious man leaps up, screaming of the high pitch is heard with a little girly struggle. Is
Save
also heard
me, Sammy!
Fucking hell.
Will chases after them. How is everything going on track? But the train running on time.
Inside voice.
What was that?
So, Blythe, what kind of ghost did they say it was?
A black, gray, and red. A black, gray, and red streak. They say it could move as fast as the train.
Sam's eyes go wide. How? He's not supposed to be here, Tell.
Which ghost is this one's at? Wait, no, I'm sorry, that's you.
Yep. Which ghost is this one, Sammy boy? Sam begins pouring a drink in the mirror. We can almost see someone standing next to Sam. Some brown fur critter with cargo shorts and a blue shirt. In the door appears the otter from before. He marches in, sits down in the one and only seat. Sam slides up to him with a drink already made.
Saw you coming from a mile away. Let me guess. You're an otter of refined tastes. So, gin and tonic? Water?
The otter lifts his head, and a frame appears around him. Grandpa Chase Thompson Hunter, ace reporter. Feats, best reporter of the 20s. If it's controlled with a wheel, he can drive it, fly it, or sail it. A 5 times winner of the Otter Challenge back in the Windy City.
Listen
Who
to
wants
you,
to be Grandpa?
grandpa. Jeez. Who wants to have an old man's voice?
No, he's only 20.
Well, he's still grandpa to me. Want to make him sound like Deckard Cain just for fun?
Here, I'll go. Hello, boy. There's one thing his otter loves more than water, and that's the truth.
Yes, I'm sure of that. Well, many great stories around this town.
Sammy boy, who is this?
Hey, Cynthia.
Sam waves Cynthia over to the bar.
And who's doing Cynthia again?
Kaiser, I believe.
Sam, what's going on tonight? The girls tell me you didn't want them to take any clients tonight. The powder room is my business.
For no reason. Can you have customers file out the back? We are closing shop early. We're closing shop early.
Sam looks at the clock.
Nick, get the girls into the tunnels. Murdoch, grab me Dora.
Dora. I mean, Dora?
Everyone looks at each other and understands something's up. Cynthia starts getting the customers out the back door on the far side of the stage, but the last in line is the jackal with the gold suit. Nick helps the showgirls down into the back room and down the trap door into the underground. Murdoch scrambles to find something under the stage. My good. No, that's not the voice. My good sir, what strange sounds and other unusual utterances?
Sounds like Alistair.
Yeah, it's Alistair.
Well, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's an old timey radio voice. In my head, it's you guys remember the Legend of Korra? That radio guy?
Legend of Korra. I don't think so, actually, no.
Very
D-
vaguely.
Yeah. In my head, that's what I'll try to go for. Uh Now we're back to James. I agree with the odd otter. Tires screech can be heard. Outside the streets of Echo, night. Will runs through the streets of Echo, chasing after the kidnapper of Cliff. The very few streetlights leave many dark corners. Will turns a corner into a dark alley.
You put me down, you dastardly doofus! My Sammy will save me!
What have I. What am I, chopped liver?
Will, my hero!
In the darkness, a rustling sound, and then nothing but muffled sounds can be heard. Will draws his famous six-shooter as he creeps down to the dark alleyway. Will hears a footstep and fires the first round into the darkness.
Oh, you hit me! Will, why would you shoot into the darkness? Eh.
Who's gonna be kidnapper?
Well, they have to start the fight somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, you know, you have to show the kidnapper is good in the darkness. Was my reasoning.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fine. I'm just asking who's going to be kidnapper.
I could do kidnapper. I could just do that whole scene, I guess. I could do really camp. Fuel! Detesting this foolish endeavor. My master demands the Prince of Batavia be returned, and so he shall be.
What are you what are you talking about? If anything, he'd be the If anything, he'd be the Princess of Batavia. Wait, since when are you? Since when are royal?
Since when are you royalty?
We keep hearing about tweedy dresses.
Yeah, that's intentional. So it's Will kind of
What
fuck.
want me to say?
Well, I get the voice again. I want to. I grow weary of this nonsense. We'll we'll give you. I will give you one last chance to withdraw, lawman.
Not going to leave a friend behind. But you better make it worth it. Better have, what does Sam call it? Free use of those holes.
This is disgusting. You degenerate types always are. I cannot believe he will be my king. Just for fun, I'm going to kill you, faggot, for making me hear your homosexuality shit.
Will hears a step behind him and shoots again in the darkness.
Oh, Will, you shot me again. Why? How many times can I die?
Well, I just wanted more weasel holes.
You got the.
Uh, but
It doesn't show anywhere that Cliff has been separated from the kidnapper, so it's just he shoots into the dark and gets shot.
but now it's somebody behind him.
The step
So
behind
it's,
him. But where's Cliff? Oh, he's still attached to the kidnapper because it doesn't say he lays down Cliff anywhere.
see, Kidnapper and Cliff are they're like Scroden. They're like Schrodinger's cat, I guess. They
Scrotum.
they they exist in two locations. They can shoot ahead of him or behind him and hit them. Anyway,
well, okay. Here's an idea. What if I just have Will identify, that the mumblings are coming from over there, and then the footsteps that he's shooting at are at a different location.
Oh, that could work because then it's like, oh, you laid down Cliff, but then it's kind of like, well, I guess I was gonna say like he just grabs Cliff and starts running because Cliff is supposed to be really small and kind of dainty, and Will's pretty
Well, yeah,
well
that's how
built.
they get to the alley,
And then the
but
kidnapper is
but
like,
yes, I'm definitely taking notes on this. This does need a little work.
but then
That's part of
also
what we're doing here.
Will doesn't know how well armed the kidnapper is. He doesn't know if he's just got a knife, if he's got a gun, or anything. So it's like he can't just like grab Cliff and run because he might get shot or get a knife thrown into his back or something like that.
Yeah,
So I
so
think
that needs a little more reworking.
because every
Which is
time we
part of
read
what
it
we're
right
doing.
now,
This, like I say, this is like pre prototype. We're not even to the alpha stage. So thank you guys for helping me, troubleshoot this.
no, Will, you can have my butt, my mouth, my eyes, my ears, and all the balls you put to me.
this is
Uh,
getting a little excessive.
all right, we jump back to the hip
I'm
as
gonna
the last
enjoy
few.
mind fucking you though.
Well, that and one thing that I haven't seen anybody talk about is I distinctly put in Will saying a futuristic term, like a Reddit term, but he's like getting it from Sam. So it's like, oh, there's another indication that, Sam is time traveled. But I guess that's a little subtle. All right, we ready to move on?
I think we are.
All right, we're back in the hip, and it's still night. We jump back to the hip as the last few customers file out the back door. The last stage girl is lifted down by Nick as he closes and locks the trap door behind him. He locks the trap door. Another loud tire squeal.
Chase, everyone, behind the bar.
I never give you mine, eh? Sam holds out his paw.
Your story is here.
The otter's eyes widen. He grabs hard. grabs hard. Sam, see, yep, this is why I said I need help proofreading. He grabs hard Sam's paw as Sam pulls him up and over the bar. Everybody, find cover! A strange sound from the back room is heard. Blythe gets down. The door opens to the back just a crack. In the opening, a white face with a single red eye. Sam holds up his paw and just raises one digit of his paw to stop the person in the back room. James crosses his arms. Samuel, what in heaven's name is going on? Sam grabs the man by the horn and drags him across the bar. Cynthia flips the table over to find cover. Murdoch grabs a tuba for cover under the stage. But James pops right back up as the loudest tire screech rings through the bar.
Hey, James, what's Nick's favorite animal?
Murdoch. Sam pulls him down to the ground. The brakes now. Stupid thing now. Why did it go 5 pages up? Give me just a second. I'm on an iPad, so it's just like, no. No, you touched slightly the wrong part of the screen.
Did
All
you
right, here
touch
we
a
are.
little bit to the right? That means you're going 5 pages up. Ha ha ha.
Apparently.
Enjoy.
All right. Here we are. The brakes now squeal loudly. The time slows down to a crawl. The first thing is to flash the muzzle through the window. The sounds of the machine guns thunder around them. Then bullets pierce the wood. Glass shatters. Tables buckle under the fire. Bullets ruin the stage, but the might of brass deflects them and keeps Murdoch safe. The front of the bar shattered, revealing a heavy metal barricade.
So I got a question. Everyone seemed to know that this attack was about to happen. Like there's Cynthia and Murdoch, but the only two that are supposed to know what's going on are Sam and then the chase later on. So how do these two know?
Uh,
And Blythe, or
they
is it just one of those like it's so that the place is going to get shot up?
uh, honestly, like their only indication is that Sam suddenly is acting weird and needs his machine gun handy, and they're like, "Oh, something's up," and so they're all getting ready and then doing their things. Um, should I have the holding up of the tuba and the flipping of the table like after a few shots? Would that make that better?
I think it might. Like maybe have like I don't know if yeah, they probably would shoot from the outside, so probably have like a little bit of this and then move the Cynthia down to like just before they start shooting where it's kind of like obvious that people are appearing outside and you hear like the click of guns if like them loading guns and people saying get ready to shoot or something like that. You could hear like warnings and it's like, oh shit, we're about to get shot up. And then it's Cynthia flips the table for her cover and
Well, of
Murdoch
course, I do
grabs
have
the
Grandpa chasing everyone find cover.
yeah, that's true. Wait,
And
how does he know? Because he's not part of it, right?
well,
Grandpa Chase
he
doesn't know.
he doesn't know, exactly, but he's there chasing after Bunny Siegel for the story, and he knows what Bunny Siegel does, which is shoot up his competition if he can.
Oh, okay, maybe that would actually be important to put in there. Maybe because that's one of those things like the reader doesn't know. So if it's just like if he's like everybody find cover, Bundy Siegel's coming, he's going to shoot this place up or something like that.
What kind of machine gun is he using, by the way?
He, uh,
A Siegel class machine gun from the year 2024.
So is it supposed to be like were Tommy guns popular in this time period?
yes, that's what Dora is.
It's okay. It might be. It might be something where. I mean, obviously, we're talking about visuals here to an extent, visuals and sound, but there could be something where he's loading it and priming it, but It's like behind the bar so the audience can't see
Oh,
what it is
he
he's
doesn't
doing.
have it yet. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're building up to Dora. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
would the gangsters, the Vermin gang, would they be using Tommy guns as well?
Yep. And so yeah,
Okay.
there would just be, a few goons that he brought with him just to shoot the place up, assuming that the place was going to be, packed, with customers and, take out a few showgirls and whatnot. So it's only because Sam has, extra dimensional knowledge because he's been through this multiple times, was able to prepare. That's why there's like a barricade built into the bar. That's why, he knows to get the people out. He knows to make sure that Grandpa Chase is there so that he can join the group. So that's my thinking of all of this. All this uh, going into it, and now that we're mid attack, um, let's see how it goes. Time slows down to a crawl. The first thing is the flash of the muzzles through the window, the sound of the machine guns thunder around them. Then the bullets pierce the wood. Glass shatters. The tables buckle into the fire. The bullets rain down on the stage, but the might of brass deflects and keeps Murdoch safe. The front of the bar shatters, revealing a heavy metal barricade. Right, then we jump back to the outside on the streets of Echo. Will has his gun, now with only four bullets, as he runs down the alleyway. The only light is from a street lamp. It gives a soft yellowish glow to contrast the dark blues of the paved street. A bound and gagged Cliff struggles and writhes to free himself. Will steps into the light, only for a paw to kick his paw so the gun flies away, lost in the darkness.
Yeah, I know.
Out of the darkness, a strange bluish knife appears, but Will gets his paw up and the knife stabs through it. Will uses the stabbing for a chance to get a hold of the kidnapper and punch him in the face.
Punch me. Well, actually, let me do it. Let me do it again. Okay.
The blue dagger is violently ripped out of his paw as the kidnapper goes flying from the punch. Cliff tamps down his squeaks.
I may be a top, but I can take a poke. So we doing knives tonight. I can oblige.
Will pulls out his knife. His knife is rough from too many sharpenings on too many hunting trips. Will's knife knows death far too well. Then cut back to the inside of the hips. Uh, Bullets rain down on the hip. The bullets shatter most of the lights, leaving the bar in darkness with only a few lights. You're like,
I need Dora. I need Dora, Murdoch.
Murdoch struggles to move under the pile of brass instruments, all the trumpets, trombones, and tubas now weighing him down. He looks up and sees a violin case. Murdoch reaches out for it, and what's inside glows golden. More bullets ring out. Murdoch pulls himself from under the collapsing mass of the musical instruments, crushing him. Still, he reaches, he struggles, he pulls himself out. The glow grows brighter.
Murdoch!
Murdoch finally reaches the handle of the case. Murdoch's tail beats on the drum as he holds him down. Bump, bump, bump. Bullet, bullet, bullet. And it's then Murdoch frees himself and can toss the violin case. A mighty gallant toss of the case as Sam catches it. And Sam catches it. What's that?
The last owner, the last owner of this bar told me the secret of how to run this place. Protect the girls and make that money. Tonight, you're all my girls.
Sam unlatches the case to reveal a Tommy gun, polished and shiny. On the butt of the gun is the name called is on the butt of the gun is carved Dora. Sam grabs it one-handed Sam raises up and screams for the love of the gods as he rains down bullets in righteous power. The sound of several bodies
Oh,
fall,
no, he shot me 100 times.
and the bullets finally stop. Cynthia notices the jackal in the gold suit for some reason is still here and was behind her. Cynthia notices he has something weird in his paw. She whispers to him. Oh, oh, right, I'm Cynthia. What is that?
Something to help, maybe. Can't let all these hot boys go to waste before I have a chance to lift my tail.
Good one. Since you're here, unzip me. Cynthia points to the back of her dress. A big white rabbit's foot steps in front of the old saloon door. The door flings open as he enters. Cut to outside streets of Echo, still night. Blood drips down from William's paw, but still he raises his blade and gets into a fighting stance.
Fool. Think you can beat me in the darkness? Darkness has been my home since the war. If I could sneak across no man's land, you will be nothing. I was born in the dark. You merely accepted. You merely
I was
adopted.
I was swaddled by the dark. I was born in it. You merely adopted it, Batman. It's kind of what I was going for,
Hey,
but also,
Oh,
tying a lot of things to World War One.
oh yeah.
you think I need eyes to find you? I can sniff out anyone.
Will takes a deep breath and gains his second sight. In the darkness, Will takes a stab at the kidnapper. While the kidnapper dodges it barely, Will gets a good chunk out of his cloak.
How? How can he track me?
The kidnapper looks down at his blade and realizes that it's the smell he's tracking. The smell of Will's blood oozes from the blade.
Inconceivable! He used himself to track me. Who is this guy? There's like a beat. Well, what does that mean, beat?
Just
So you
a
whack off
small
some.
pause, yeah.
Okay. Inconceivable! He uses himself to track me. Who is this guy? Never thought I'd have a challenge in this podunk little town.
Then run while you can. I have a weasel. I have weasel holes to use.
Mhm. If I did not bring him, if I do not bring him to his home, then I die in his place. I fear my master far more than anything.
The kidnapper goes for a stab. Will deflects it, and the blade only stabs Will in the shoulder. But with him so close, he wraps his arm around him and gives him a big bear hug, so tight that we hear is a pop. The kidnapper limply falls to the ground.
Enjoy a wheelchair for trying to hurt my friends.
He notices something from under the cloak. Will rolls him over to find a dead weasel's face. Back into the hip, night. Into the darkness, a stout, strong rabbit thunders into the hip. Did
So
we
who wants
decide
to do?
on Bunny?
No, I didn't think we did. Bunny's a girl, right?
No, Bunny's the dude, Jessica, who is a rabbit.
So who wants to do Bunny Seagull? Seagull.
Well, you
Ben,
have
you want?
four.
Here,
I guess
you know
I'll
what?
do
I'll do it.
Bunny.
I actually have a very good idea for how would want this
Okay.
voice.
Okay.
I
So,
could.
this is the famous Segoro's hit. I'm not impressed. We can't see much of this bunny. Shrouded in shadows, all we can see is an exquisite white suit that matches his pure white fur, with deep, thunderous voice that barely raises beyond a whisper, but everyone can hear him fine. Sam pops up with a drink.
Did you miss me?
Sam takes a drink, but nothing happens.
Yes, sir.
Sam smiles, waiting for something. Oh my god! Sam, you can't riff on jokes that haven't been written yet!
This is what keeps me sane.
You are indeed a strange one. I'll give you credit for that. But I am the head of the Varmint Gang, and I control the alcohol west of the Windy City. Sam tilts his head over, never losing his cool.
Sam brings an L shape to his forehead. Well, if all you wanted was to wet your whistle, then you could have just asked.
Sam starts to mix. Sam starts to mix a drink. Your jocular attitude in the face of certain death amuses me, but that shall not save you from my wrath, should I bring my full force. Sam puts the drink on the bar.
Death and I have a strange relationship. He's coming back, and I just keep fucking him in the ass.
Everyone shivers in fear as Sam calmly talks to the large rabbit. The jackal unzips the Cynthia's dress to the bottom.
1 carrot juice and rum with a lime twist.
I did not order such a beverage.
It's not for you.
Sam slides it down to the bar to a rabbit's paw. This paw is splashed with white and brown and black fur running through it. Her clothes are mostly garish hound's tooth, making diamonds all over her body. One ear's pink and the other one's blue. She carries a minigun with a butt of the gun so big it's a club in its own right.
Carrots. He does, he knows. I love the drink.
I think it's supposed to be how does he know? But, you know.
Yeah. Uh, Remind me to fix that later. Thank you, guys. All right. Jessica grabs the drink, guzzles it down fast and hard, all at once.
She likes my booze. Don't want to make the little lady be sad and go dry. I hear women being dry is a terrible problem in the old bedroom.
I'll show you what I'm wet for. Is for. I'll show you what I'm wet for is for my carrots.
Jessica goes to wield the club side of the weapon when, out of nowhere, a knife appears. Cynthia, now with her outer dress weighing her down, now without her. Cynthia, without her outer dress weighing her down, sneaks up on Jessica and has a blade to her vocal cords. Cynthia has matching crimson underwear while she holds the knife, wearing nothing else.
Also, I think when it says Cynthia without her outer dress, without should be one word.
Okay. Just gonna make note of that. Who is Cynthia again?
I think you were.
You guys are.
I am. Okay. Do you want to live to see carrots again? Then the two of you are going to fuck off.
Oh fuck, Cynthia, don't.
How'd she get out of her dress? We make sure she wears that heavy thing so she can't do things like this. Sam looks over to see the jackal.
Who the fuck is that guy? How is a new person in the timeline? That doesn't make sense. From the early train.
Okay, yeah. Cynthia holds up the blade without a twitch nor hesitation. Jessica side eyes the fox and smiles.
Carrots, I think she looks like fun. How much for the night, girlie?
Oh, not much. Just your life if you don't leave town now. Jessica's finger inches closer to the trigger. Everyone stares at each other in silence. But outside, the strangest sound is heard, and a flash of light pours in through the broken window. I knew that the pair of big great furred ears, peek over the window ledge.
Oh golly! It was day, and now it's night. Chase was right. I did time travel. But he and Sam said when in doubt, always go to the hip. Which, if I remember right, was the old ice cream parlor. Which, hey, I'm already here.
A small little lynx cat enters the hip. The only thing bigger than his ears is his good-hearted smile. His light gray fur contrasts with his red polo shirt and khaki slacks. Everyone's eyes turn to the little guy. This was the opening Jessica needed to break the hold.
Never mind, he looks even funner.
It would appear a detente is in order. We shall settle this some other time, my feline hoochsmith. Jessica grabs TJ by the scruff of the neck, and the two run out the door.
Save me, Chase!
Everyone but Sam is shocked. The door of the kitchen flies open. Bunny Siegel's car pulls out. A medium-sized otter with a blue shirt and cargo pants comes running out of the back, and he has Dora in his little paws. TJ! Outside, he pulls the car. Outside, he pulls up the car driven by Grandpa Chase with Cliff in the passenger seat. Except this Cliff is wearing wizard robes and has a staff. And the Grandpa Chase that's in the car. Sam, we have to find. With a swing of the door, the otter turns into Sam, and the other Sam jumps up the side of the car on the 20s era car's floorboards.
Sam? Wait. Sam? Bunny Siegel kidnapped TJ.
Oh, fuck! And then the car peels out. The low baritone voice rings out.
I guess I can do Leo. Wait up, Chase. Gulo!
So Hispanic.
Well, actually,
Of
he
course,
doesn't have much of an accent either. He's kind of like Nick.
all I've heard is that, yeah,
Yeah,
that
I've always heard
especially
it's
in the
from
game
the.
because his family only talks in Spanish.
Yeah, but he's actually worked to do it. I think it said in Route 65, the prequel, that he's eliminated his accent over the years, so he's almost got it.
Mm.
But I can make him more Mexican though.
So we can,
Wait
yeah,
up,
worry about that later.
wait up, Chase.
Sound off in the comment. Yeah,
Gulo.
yes. Does everyone sound off in the comments? Be like, how dare I put an O at the end of that word? Which, to be fair, this is like a future Leo that has been through some stuff. And, all right. A large human-bred wolf on a motorcycle goes racing by, closely followed by a streak of red, gray, and black as it zooms by.
Leo, where the hell you keep getting motorcycles from?
They all give chase to save the little lynx cat. There are times I miss being called Chula.
Shut your fucking mouth, Chase. You know what it took to get him to stop saying that. You know what happens is you know what happens if he says it.
I know. And the loop is closed. The multiverse is fine. Sam begins dusting himself off as everyone stands up.
Oh my, what a delightful little adventure.
That was strange even for us.
Sammy boy, explain now. James whacks his horn on the ball, or as he gets up. Murdoch emerges from under the stage.
Why was Cliff in a wizard's robe?
How was I over? Nope, that's wrong. Wrong chase. How was I over there? Sam gets a smile on his face and begins mixing two drinks. Sam, what's going on?
Cynthia, can you please put some clothes on? The girls don't need to see that much air.
Cynthia looks down. Looks down. Cynthia looks down, sees she's only in her underwear still. Oh, please, like any of you boys care. Cynthia gives a mighty huff. Now, the only part of the night I like. Sam smiles as he shakes the drink. Outside the streets of Echo, still at night, Will unties Cliff and helps him up.
You okay, little stout?
Thank you, my hero.
The two stand over the body.
So, you know this guy?
No, I watch out, and I watch out the boys who are watching me too much.
Most of your stalkers weren't that seriously crazy.
Oh, what? I'm not worth the crazy?
He killed himself, Cliff. I'd say that's crazy.
Oh, okay. That's a new level. I'll admit that.
The wind kicks up and opens the cloak and reveals a letter. Will bends down and retrieves the document. Cliff recoils so hard when he sees the seal.
What now, sissy?
Will opens the letter and reads it quickly.
What's a dreadnought?
Will hands the letter over to Cliff's trembling paw as he cowers on the ground.
Oh no, Father, how could you? He built it. Oh,
Will pulls Cliff back to his lower paws, or feet, for all you humans in the audience.
Did it make more sense to you?
my father is. Oh, we we need to talk, Sam. We need to talk to Sam and the others.
I'll drop the body by the station and we'll talk at the hip.
Will, with one hand, picks up the kidnapper's body, and the two walk down the street into the darkness. Back inside the hip, Sam mixes more drinks at the bar while everyone gets up and recombobulates. The door to the kitchen opens again and a wolf enters the bar. He's got all black fur, a green flannel plaid shirt, and hipster purple suspenders and glasses. Sam hands him a drink. Sorry, it's no rainbow frappuccino, but Sam likes them. Who wants to be Vincent? He's the hot hipster wolf.
No, that's perfect for Finn.
How dare you? Uh, I have no idea what he should sound like.
Oh yeah. Which now is this one of the characters you created for this Kaiser, or is
Yep.
he actually in? Oh, okay.
He's briefly mentioned in the genera.
In the
All
what?
right.
So he's
Well,
pretty new. Yeah, he's never spoken before.
well, I do like pineapple.
This is the only part of the night I like. When I get to see you, Vincent.
What just happened? Will TJ be all right?
Oh yeah, I got it. Or had it. In fact, it's quite an exciting little chase and Maltese Tommy guns. Cliff starts casting magic spells. Leo does a crazy wheelie on that thing. Memories.
You're only 21, you silly otter.
Well, more like 1,000-ish at this point. But don't worry, it'll make sense someday. I'm just going in circles because I'm the anchor. Just remember me, okay?
So you're from the future?
Yeah, means we won. But don't tell the others. Just let things play out.
I guess I could blog about it.
And I'd love to read it. Oh, and I'll need lots of rainbow frappuccinos after the fight.
Drink all you can drink.
And you'll have to tell me what life in space is like. Oh, but that's my future. The portal you need to get to 1915 is at the Stag. It's a bar. It's a barn turn gay bar down for the. It's a barn turn gay bar for the gold miners. Down Main Street, go left, right, left, and you can't miss it.
Right.
I
Also,
transformed for this, but freaks everyone out. Vincent gives Sam a big hug.
I have to get used to hugging Sam too. This is gonna be. This is going to a odd poly relationship we have going.
You're telling me.
Well, then there might be a raccoon who garns a lot that might join, but we'll talk about that after the end. Go, go, go! Vincent sprints out the door and takes off running. This is quite the tall tale of terrible traits and trials. Trials, tell me more.
Yeah, I know. Everyone has questions. No, I couldn't have Dora under the bar. Everyone notices and gets out of position. Murdoch and James died that time.
And why'd you have me wear that? Nope, she's not Chase. Why did you have me wear that bulky dress?
You'll beat Jessica, who is a rabbit. You'll beat Jessica, who is a rabbit. But not tonight. You have a whole training arc to do.
And how is there another me?
Huh? Time travel. That's your future and my past. We are stuck in a loop, just going in circles. Grandpa Chase, welcome to Echo. And we haven't even got the ghost yet.
Um, yeah. Yeah, I'm the worst. A lightning bolt crashes and shows someone standing on top of the roof across the street. All that can be seen is all that can be seen dark against the lightning. What blows in the wind of the outline of a coat waving in the wind. Sam spins around to look, but he's gone. Well, that explains the train. That fucking idiot. Will and Cliff enter the bar.
Oh my goodness gracious, Samuel!
I will leave for a minute, and I leave for a minute, and this happens. Cliffy,
Hello?
But I'm
Yeah, I was gonna say
just connected.
like there's a that's the wrong
Cliffy,
Diddy.
I know you.
Uh,
I know your future now. You witchy little thing, you.
More like eyebrows waggle so hard.
Is it I get a toot tonight?
You're the one doing the tooting around me. Besides, you wanted to tell everyone about that letter the guy had.
Right, Sam, everyone, I am leaving Echo. I have to before my father. Yeah. In the morning. Think you need I think you
Yeah,
need
there
to
should be
thank
a
Will
two in there.
first. And if you cannot get blood all over my bar, that'd be nice.
Yes, some fine tuning needs to be done on the script. I apologize.
Take notes, take notes, take notes.
And if you could not get blood all over my bar, that'd be okay. Yeah. It's that.
Also,
And
I guess
Cynthia
you
sees a paw still bleeding from a stab wound.
I guess you could also say if you could not bleed all over my bar, that'd be nice. Either one. Get blood or bleed. One of
See,
those
on
two.
my version, I have the knot in there.
Hmm. Nice.
Actually, it's either one. If you could not bleed all over my bar, or you could have, and if you could not get blood, so it's either delete, uh, get or
Okay. The kit,
bleed the
yeah, the
blood.
kit is what's throwing it off. All right. Cynthia sees his paw still bleeding from the stab wound. Oh, God, you boys are going to be the death of me. I'll get the bandages.
Why are you in? Why are you in your underwear? Would you please put on some clothes, young lady?
She's like, that's fine.
Cynthia goes upstairs. Will slips down and unzip.
Damn it, Will. Take it upstairs. Even we don't want to see that.
I want to watch.
But Sam, that guy absconded me into the night. He wasn't a stalker. He was one of my father's.
Fucker meant business, but I got him.
No, I mean the letter he carried. Samuel, Batavia is coming with its deadliest war machine.
Everyone stops.
I know. He's just your father. We can deal with him. I believe in us. Now, take care of Will. You owe him a lot of thank yous.
Get upstairs so you start thanking me.
A lot of them head upstairs as well. Sam lets out a chuckle. Oh my goodness.
You men are gross.
James, take your accountant home. The repair costs are going to tear her up inside when she sees the bill.
My lady, Sam is right. Let us get to our homes. My wife is going to be a bit miffed at me getting into another life-threatening situation. I guess I'll just have to go home and have sex with my wife. Uh, just to have a consolation tonight. I need to change that. Yeah, that's not so right.
Also, I just have to ask, how many licks does it take to make a proper thank you?
Well, Will's about to find out.
You knew I was an echo and was in the last hysteria. I was raised.
James forces her out the door. Sam turns to Grandpa Chase.
Talk to Murdoch about your room. Or talk to Murdoch about a room. It's on me. And if you need some company for the night, tell Murdoch that's on me too. Don't be shy and don't worry. I'll answer all questions in the morning.
What are you gonna do?
I have fine I
Hey,
have
final.
oh, you have a final? I have a final gentleman caller tonight, and he is truly the biggest surprise of the night.
Sam goes to his room on the ground floor. Internal, Sam's room, night. Sam's private room, the hip, is not ornate, but it is full of things from the years. Murdoch's photo of the monster pinned to his mirror. Cliff's painting of the native settlement hangs on the wall next to Nick's map of the mines. Last thing is a baseball that sits atop of Sam's dresser. Sam starts mixing 4 drinks. Sam kicks back one of them without even looking back at the open window with a chair beside it. Moving at speeds too fast to be seen is the streak again. It stops to sit in the chair. But what stops? But, but what stops? Ah, I gotta fix that. But something isn't right in the dim light. What sits isn't right. What sits is the lynx cat. It looks like the lynx cat from before, but it's not him. His posture has a cross-legged swagger. His black coat, which is massive and billowing in the wind, gives him an ominous aura. Sam opens his eyes, looks at the cat in the eye through the reflection of the mirror.
Welcome back to Echo, Sydney.
Sam lights his. Yeah, no, that one needs fixing. I see that now. Sam lights his lighter and starts smoking a cigarette and puffs the smoke into the camera. Fade to black. And then act and then we'd have like closing credits. And then one last scene outside the open sands night. After the credits, the jackal walks in the desert in the middle of nowhere. He chuckles to himself as he walks.
Well, looks like Amicus' new pet wasn't the only cute boy in Echo. This is going to be fun.
The jackal moves some brush to reveal a spaceship.
Parents be praised.
And the jackal opens the ship. And fade back to black.
So I guess that's supposed to be like a post credit, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
I will most likely be back, but if I am not, then that means I am out at lunch.
All right.
All right, sounds good.
Seacrest out.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
sounds good.
Did y'all want to end for today, or did y'all want to try to
Well, I
do
mean, do
some?
you have like just a couple minutes, Fen, to just, you know,
Yes.
say any closing thoughts before you go?
I mean, there were some like typos here and there, like maybe, for example, that was supposed to be maybe, and that like that tended to catch me up a little bit. I think I've also heard that you have dyslexia as well. I'm not
Yes.
sure what form you have. I have phonological, um, or whatever it is. The step below, the step less severe than surface.
See, I've never been like fully diagnosed. It's just like uh,
Hmm.
the school system and extra tutors that I had to have to catch me up
Yeah.
on certain things. It's like, oh yeah, he's got dyslexia, but it's not like I haven't been like neurologically diagnosed.
Hmm. Yeah, there are
So I
just some
don't know
typos
which
here and
kind I
there.
have specifically.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, there's some typos here and there that sort of make it difficult to really
Yeah.
read it from time to time. There was one, like, kind of, I think it was the first one with the cat girl, whatever her name is,
Life.
Blythe, that was kind of weird to read. See if I
Me
can
zoom.
find it. I think it's on
Zoom.
page 6. James hired me as the HIPS accountant. He needs someone who can handle you.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
my train came in early. The 8 o'clock was delayed, and
yeah,
I know you well enough to know I that I know well to know I. It just seems
yeah.
so weird and stilted. It sounds almost like she speaks a different language.
Well, what was supposed to be is just she knows to come in early, get started as quick as she can because she does have a history with Sam. That's in the original game. That she knows, like, oh, this is going to take a while to try to straighten those books out. I gotta just get like on it and started, especially because her train did come in a little early, so she's there for the shooting, which is a quite big change in the timeline.
Yeah, yeah. I think it just needs to be refined a little bit so that you can still convey all that knowledge. You can still convey all that information, but like this one not be really difficult to read.
Yeah, it's really awkwardly written.
Yeah,
Was just another one of those.
yeah. Super awkward.
Yeah, I think yeah, I and I know you well enough that I know that should be. I'll rework it.
Yeah, that's the only one that really sort of stands out to me, though.
All right. Anything else before you head out?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, one last time. That was you want to plug your stuff again?
I am Fenmore. I am Fenmore on YouTube and Twitch. I mostly just do video games and stuff like that, but I'm probably going to start doing more video essays in the future. But we'll
Awesome.
see.
And of course, I am Terry Candlestick. You can find me on YouTube at the Terry Candlestick series. I have Echo going right now. It's Carl's route, and also an EverQuest series and occasional other uh, pop-up videos. Trying to post every Saturday. Check me out.
Awesome. So, uh, then if you want to, go get on with your day, that would be cool. Thank you absolutely for stopping by. Um, like I said at the beginning, hearing this out loud, it's like, oh, yeah, that does change how I'm, viewing, the script. So
Oh, yeah,
thank
yeah.
you guys. Absolutely. This was incredibly helpful.
Yeah, believe it or not, whenever I am helping people write their master's theses and stuff like that, I tell them to just do a read through as well. And they catch so much like
Yeah.
weird janky writing. It's really useful to do it.
Yeah, even if you wanted to do like your own read through in the future and then so there wasn't so many for everyone else to catch, like you could do that, like just go to your room and just like read it a little aloud, read
Well, that's
it
what I
aloud.
usually do with the dialogue.
Hmm.
But yeah, I guess I have to do it every single line.
Yeah,
But
you
you know,
Yeah,
just
hey,
read.
learning experience.
Yeah, just do the whole
indeed.
thing. Because when I wrote a lot more fan fictions, I would do that. Just read the whole thing aloud, and that would catch a lot of things. I also heard something was, like read it backwards, like read the like read the last line, and then go to next before last line. Just kind of do that. Just
Go memento style.
yeah, but that took forever. But I did catch almost everything. It was like good, but yeah, I think just like an allowed read through of the script and maybe record yourself and then listen to it later would catch a lot of typos because you
You
recognize
know what? That
Superman
is a good
players.
idea now that I actually have like the equipment for that.
Yeah.
It's
All
like
right,
I didn't have
guys.
the
I
stuff for
have
that in film school, so
all right, guys. I have to away. I will see you later.
All right.
all right. Thank you
Have a good
again.
boy.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Did you want to get started on that?
All
Because
right, now that
I
he's gone,
actually
let's really talk.
I actually want to go make the rest of my breakfast. I need to make my 4 egg omelet.
All right. Well, I don't know. Is there
Did you want?
anything else you wanted to say before we sign off? I
No,
know.
actually, I think that's good for this read through. It's actually really fun.
All right.
And it actually does flow a lot better, and it's actually a lot more enjoyable now that we actually like read it together and actually do like a out loud read through. I'm actually like focusing on it.
Well, thank you. Um, you know, hopefully somebody else on the internet will enjoy this as well. Um, and also, yes, I drew all the art that's been cycling through as we've been talking, and yes, it's terrible. I know. Um, I haven't drawn for a good 20 years, and now I'm not just having to relearn everything from art class, but also then transfer that into a digital medium, which, I'm drawing on an iPad,
Yeah,
which is both fun, but also, yeah, it takes a lot of practice in and to itself.
yeah,
So,
that's what takes a while.
hopefully, this has inspired some of you degenerate furries out there into drawing, some of the versions of these characters, like, a dripped up Sam. I definitely would love to see what, people think of that, do that. Trying to think who else, uh, Cliff in a, beautiful dress, a pretty dress, a beautiful dress, a pretty. So, I don't
Yes,
know
we'd love.
if you got to pick out of the characters, which one would you like to have which one would you like to see fan art of?
Oh, let's see. Which one would I like to see fan art of? Maybe. Um, I'd probably like to see the scene where Sam and James kiss behind the bar. Just kind of like see what the wiggle, how someone would draw the wiggling, the shaking hooves,
Yeah.
the passionate. So I think that would be a good one.
Well, that just now I'm thinking about it. It did kind of change some of James's drip. So, you know, get him now in like a more emerald suit. That would be, I'd love it if somebody were to draw
I
that.
would, I would
And
actually love to see
any
it.
drawing is going to be better than what I could do. You've seen it on screen. And yeah,
Yeah,
Terry, you've seen all the slides that are on there, so you know what I'm talking about.
yeah. It'll take practice. It'll be practice. You can
Yeah.
only get better unless you
Yep.
deliberately get worse. Like
Hmm.
and then
Honestly.
And then we'll
If I
just call
get
you
worse,
Arca.
that might actually then cross the line again into some kind of like Dadaism or something. Like postmodernist fan art, where it's just like weird triangles everywhere.
Or you would be kind of like the Wimp Lo of like fan art, because Wimp Lo from Kung Fu Panda.
Yep.
We trained him wrong on purpose as a joke. He thinks losing is winning.
And then he gets his stomach punched, and it's just a solid plug that comes out.
Yeah. Ha! I'm bleeding, which makes me the victor.
No, I love that they brought that guy back for the end of the movie, and then is swinging his weird stomach plug as like a weapon on a chain.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Fun.